Hello there, lovely people of the Ethernet, and welcome back to the Case of the Golden Idol, at the Ascent and the crowning celebration. Now, we have people. We have a lighthouse. We have a trapdoor. Okay. We have a sign. Guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire, General Alastair Koch. A locked door, and we have someone who fell down. He's not breathing, he has a severe head wound at the neck. Broken arm. Rings, he's part of the secret society, which everyone here appears to be. What Snake Master? Lately I've experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the vampire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In many voyages I've learned the dark arts too. Need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones, the proud beast master. Okay. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humours. Let us discuss alternatively at the next party at Kensington Palace. Both his legs appear to be broken, and he has a thing. It is. Okay, let me lean in for a moment. Someone wearing pointed shoes walked to and fro, and someone wearing normal shoes with spurs walked from there over here. Which is important, I guess, because I can look at people's shoes. You have spurs. You have pointed shoes, so you walked back and forth, and you walked only this way. You didn't walk over, you only came back. You jumped as well, but you survived? Is that why they're praying to you, because you're immune to fall damage? Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead your brothers to great many changes. Hey, it's Edmund Cloudley's book. Okay, so you probably are Edmund. Miracle preparation after the blank input, which is decrease air. Aim at the sky, press the lever, hold. At this point, the idol should be full enough. Yes, so you take in air. Water works better, but it is not convincing. Therefore, increase air. Maintain balance. Practice is paramount. Okay, so you're using the... Yeah, you're using the idol to... like the staff to fly. So you jumped down and broke your fall, and he was unsuccessful. He tried it as well. Why would he try it as well? You're Walter Keane. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing his miracle. He has an artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he imprinted this. He presses, and it grants him the power to demonstrate the miracle. I've no doubt the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Okay, yes, so... Master McBain, which is you. Let's do some thinking. You're McBain. You're Lazarus. I don't know who Alistair is. You told him about it, and he tried it, and he didn't do it correctly, because he probably just used that command instead of sucking in air first, which is needed for the thing. Golden snuff box filled with opium powder. AM. Okay. You. What an honor to experience such a historical event. Here, I brought you back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. Watch. Critical of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. Location: the lighthouse. Time at noon. Lord Angus McVeigh, Alastair Koch, James Turner, Walter Keane, Lazarus Hurst. and Nicholas Maker. Dear Watersnake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not access work applications. Please go through the official channels so that my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Everyone wants to work for the fucking Seven Seas Trading Company, man. So, what do we have here? We have Nicholas Maker, who we've met earlier. He's a attorney. We have Walter Keane, the Gentleman Bandit. And that Angus McBain, yes. And then Lazarus Hurst. Now one of you is Turner, probably, and the other one is Alistair Koch. You have a silver crown, Griffin Reborn, you have a ruby ring, okay, that doesn't tell me much. Reborn, unbelievable miracle. Heavy seal with a... It's not a... I was like, that looks strange, but it's because if you would stamp it, then it would become a 7. This way around, it looks like a 3. So you... Dr. James Turner. I'm a doctor, I work for the Seven Seas Company. Okay, so you are James Turner. You're Alistair Koch. There we go. Then, there's oars, there's masks, there's a box, there's rules. Griffin Rebirth. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle, and the claimant is punished with death. If no one can repeat the miracle, then the masks fall, and the claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. In 1725, Darkhand Lord Harrington tried to demonstrate flying, and he jumped off a cliff to his death. Yep. Lord Pleadsley performed a seance. Angus McBain repeated it. Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated creation of a necklace. Angus McBain repeated it. Lord White carried out a hypnosis. Angus McBain hypnotized the same man as well. Okay, so... you have a history of trying to disprove Griffin's rebirth. Someone blackmailed someone to find out how someone would perform the miracle. It's easily. Angus. Now to give my 2 cents, I wish I could click on Lazarus's face and drag it over. Because this way I have to drag Lazarus and Hurst. Perform the miracle of flying, I suppose. So it was Lazarus who had it first, then Angus tried to demonstrate it, and then Walter has it currently. Also, is it only me, or is the music a little terrible right now? Someone did something, the something using the something to demonstrate the miracle, something and become something. Okay, so miracle of flying and become Griffin Reborn. Lazarus Hurst jumped with the idol. No. What? Jumped from the lighthouse. There we go, there we go. Jumped from the lighthouse. Blank. Jumped from the lighthouse afterward, which resulted in Blank's death from head wound. I mean, head wound is a strong word for it. Because of course he wasn't pushed. He tried as well. Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol. Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets, and it did not work for him, and he jumped to his death. Okay. So, Edmund used the idol to become young, then used it to prove himself to be Griffin Reborn and become the leader of the society that tried to have him killed. All seems concurrent for so far. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Okay. We have some familiar faces. Alistair and James. We have a bunch of people we've not seen before, and a dead man. We have a nice place. We have... Okay, we have two screens. We have an outside. The outside looks a lot simpler, so let's start here. A croquet match. Some chrysanthemum bushes, some rose bushes. A letter. Who will be the new Prime Minister? There's the New Order Party, the Moderates, and the Loyalist. The New Order parties have the most MPs, 36, but it is clear that the Moderates and Loyalists will form a coalition. This means either Blanchard or Valentine will become the Prime Minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. Moderates and Loyalist. Loyalist leader Blanchard or moderate leader Valentine? Okay, so that's you, right? You're dead and you're accusing him. Leopold, you framed Purdue sublime, but you're missing button is enough proof. He's missing a button. Okay, yes. So, there, the New Order Party is framing the Loyalists of having killed the moderate guy, so... Loyalist is Blanchard. And you're Valentine. Then... chess. We have tea, 2 cups. One almost empty, the other is untouched. Okay. I think that's all the clues we have outside, so let's head in. Tea house, chess house, croquet field, library, salon, flower beds, and the fountain. So that's the area we have to play with. Seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. 1 axe, 2 axe, 3 things, a thing, 5 fingers, 6 bug legs, 4 legs and 3 arrows, comes out to 7, yes. 8 legs, 6 and 3, 10, 12. 11 is missing. What would 11 be? It would be 2 hands holding an axe. Probably. I'm not sure how entirely there. Why not do these 3 instead of the 3 arrows? Some inconsistency there. Lemurian clans not being quite right. Psychoactive plants, the drugged symptoms, the spotty onion. An illusion of unity with the universe, increased appetite and hiccups. The black poppy, sleepiness and whites of the eyes get a pink tint. Lemurian lichen, hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. Surge of energy, vocalization of your thoughts, twitching, aggression. Okay, we need to look for twitching, we need to look for pink eyes, hiccups, and rapid blinking. Oh god, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime material minister candidate. I'll ask you to follow me, says Arthur Faulkner. He has a pike and a bunch of testament. We'll do that in the end. I feel like that's going to be an important bit at the end. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion. Leo. Dear friend, the elections are over, so let's uphold tradition. Have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your present, Dr. James Turner. Sword, he's not breathing. Hit. Button. Okay. Hey, 2 hands and an axe. I hope the host did not notice me when I was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. Ornamental box. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity to seek to reclaim our honor, which I assume is the steel plate. I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Patu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some dignitaries at the Lemurian War Club. He stole his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. You're blinking very rapidly, my friend. Dear friend, as one of the balls, you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and a prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor and company too. So you definitely stole that. You're not twitching, you're not blinking. Something you're on drugs. Also don't seem to be. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage our friendly relations with Lemuria and provoke conflict. All bottle of sherry. Full glass, empty glass. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well he was killed by that Lemurian savage. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely weekend at my manor with good old Angus and some other fine fellows. We have drinks, talk about the Prime Minister position with pink eyes. So you were probably put to sleep, and then he was murdered, and then you were framed. Probably with this sherry. Ha, Leopold, your plan to frame Petu is sublime, but your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please extort this man out. Your ring, scalpel. You have your ring. You don't have. Oh, this is such a mess. How have I ever cleaned the blood off the rock? You also have pink eyes. Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. I think that's everything, so now we can look at these testimonies. Leopold claims that he had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. As he was falling asleep, he saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. He woke up and found the butler on the floor asleep. He woke up the butler, entered the salon, and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, he deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer. He instructed the butler to ring the alarm. Gideon, meanwhile, claims that he played croquet with Ergen in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. He saw Alistair Koch lead the butler, and Master Turner come to the chess house and send the butler away, just as Ergen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. The Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay, wait. Who are you? Leopold is you. Let me lock that in. Your Koch, your Turner. I don't know who Gideon is. Oh, you're Alistair. Okay. So which one of you is Gideon? Keep talking about the chess house. You're blinking. And are hyper-concentrated on one thing. Okay. So you're probably Gideon. Dear friend, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Put that in there. You're Gideon. You were hanging out with Ergin. Slightly difficult to understand, potentially because he's challenged with my language. He claims that everything young Master Bell says is true. Okay. Played with Ergin. His attention, Master Turner. Okay, well, you're Ergin. You're young Master Bell. Presumably. James. He drank a glass of shower sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Blanchard is Leopold, yes. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. He ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. He spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair. NB, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Yeah. Guiding everyone to the conclusion he wants. Alistair claims that in the morning he practiced chess and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived, sent the butler away. They played together, very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Patrick served Alistair at chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to spoil sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go assist Mr. Spade in the garden. And entering the library, he found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly he was overcome by dizziness and fainted. He was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to ring the alarm, and then saw the deceased lying in the saloon. And Billiam claimed that he planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum bush, saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon he moved to the rose bush, and there he saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain around noon, continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. Instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay, so you are Mr. Hill, you are Billiam Spade, which is one hell of a name for a gardener, and Podrick Hill, also incredible name for a fucking butler. And then you must be Petu or Jean. You must have Brain Petu is sublime. Skilled. at that Lemurian savage. Your prince of the Patu clan. There we go. So, someone is the victim. He was killed, presumably by the boomerang. He was murdered in the salon. And the body was found by Leopold. Okay, it was the boomerang. I was like, if it says something's wrong, then it's the boomerang then. Where were the people when the body was found? Well, Leopold would have been in the salon. He's the loyalist. The doctor claims he was playing chess. These two were drinking tea. The general was also playing chess. The butler was in the library. The gardener was in the garden. Early in the morning, someone did something to someone in the somewhere and something to something. Meanwhile, somewhere, someone did something to someone and something to a Lemurian something from the something. In the somewhere at around noon, someone did something to someone and someone did something to something told someone. Okay, so what happened? Early in the morning, you drugged him to steal the James drugged Leopold in the library and stole a button. Then the Lemurians, that's the red herring. He stole a Lemurian seal from the salon. Regan did something to someone. And stole a Lemurian seal. I'm not 100% sure about that yet. In the salon at around noon, someone killed... Okay, wait, who actually killed him? Because, like, I know it wasn't you. Like, I'm assuming you are trying to frame him. So, Alistair practiced the chess house. Played together when the alarm was raised. Clear that he spent the rest of the time playing chess. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house, send the butler away. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Okay, so Alistair killed Augustus and then planted the button on him to frame Leopold Blanchard. James Turner, Leopold Blanchard. Oh. Loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. Oh, Master Turner. I'll leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. Butler adding to his attention to take a board. Two cups, one is almost empty. Uh-huh. You also drugged someone. Two people drugged someone. That's it. You drugged Gideon Bell and then stole it when he was distracted. You were in the tea house. In the tea house, I said. Brotherhood members Alistair and James plotted to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend in James Manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. There we go. You have proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Kreen. Let me educate you how it works. I said it to take heat from this cup of water, and then change the symbols to use the idol to give that heat to something else. There's much more that the idol can do. Indeed. Ooh, a big one. Let's have a peek inside. Let's see what it looks like. And if I'm like, oh, I can solve this in 10-15 minutes, if it is about as complex as this one, maybe that's not quite doable. But let's give it a shot. This one looks like it'll be a big one. The Triumph of Order. Exciting. The man is not breathing. No apparent wounds. Prince of Dusk, like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love. Do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face. Alright. Remember the second virtue. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Remember the third virtue. I'm not sure I want to remember the third virtue. Poor bugger. Never seen so much marriage removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. Albion Frankland. Mr. David Goran, enforcer. History of infraction, had secretly compartment, denied the existence. Loyal service. Plus 10. 8. So each thing you do bad is a -1. Labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday, took a double lunch break. Loyal service. It is not. Different things are worth different amounts of badness. Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regiment awards your diligence now, so tell me why you spent more 3 shillings on clothes when I asked you to lend me money and you said none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now, unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach, your beloved brother. It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If I were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy. Okay, we're in a fucking dystopian time. Weekly order. Tribunals opened, each culprit's merit is calculated. Extraction. I felt in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath. The tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust, and what do they even know about true art? Oh, such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. What the fuck? That is music. What are you Okay, I don't know which one of you is talking first. Let's go here. That is music to my ears, Alistair, but you control your emotions. We as arbiters of order must never violate the first virtue. The Tuna must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness and thus breached one of the virtues. Junior assistant Toby. Dr. Turner, arbiter, plus 20, kept the book in his study, drank a full bottle of brandy. Okay. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You damn well, I have no secrets. Okay, you have notes. I'm writing to inform you that the Lieutenant Colonel, we've seen another officer's wife in an intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate. Planting with the first virtue. I slapped the sergeant and listened to munching music. What the hell? Oh, a bunch of books. What's back here? Lazarus, silence. You will perform your function as much as it is required. It's paramount to ensure order in our new society. In all truth, Lord Arbiter, I would prefer no storing no more than this. London Gazetteers since 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-parliament chaos. The party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, the Majesty refused to acknowledge. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that in 2 months the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march. Demonstrate moderation. 95, 92, okay, so it's been 3 years. I'm honored to help the party upkeep the four virtues. I only hope sitting here doesn't count as sloth. Ah, there are worse jokes than this one. And thank God that tobacco is not an indulgence. Bit boring though. Too bad literature is forbidden. Are you little Pip? There's a clue. Observe the four virtues. Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence. Brandy. Opium. Okay. Blackbrook Farm. 3 pounds of butter. Delivery. Total cost. Okay. What the f... Oh, that's where he's from. Right, I know this guy from the Drophy. Gideon. The violin. Books. Okay. And you have the idol. And you are increasing matter. Age? Oh god. You taking people's lifespan and storing them in these people to give them to other people? That's fucked up, man. So much merit removed. Whoa. Okay. Banker Quinn. Banker Quinn. Birth year 1760. Had no wife. Had a painting. Broke his wife's favorite teapot. Has observed spending a night with his neighbor. Okay. Lothar. Held dinner. Large amount of wine. Got angry. Revealed the whereabouts of hiding fugitives. Of his daughter Mary and her husband Peter. Okay. Walter Keane. Murdered 3 times with different merry women. Wore ridiculous headgear. Claimed he had not betrayed high up Lumges. Expelled from the party. Wait, Lothar Richards, Mary and Peter. Ah. 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 Lothar Richards, Mary, Peter. And Edmund, of course, who's in love with Mary. And wants her vocation, so that's extra merit for him. Josh Bailey. Left work early, drank excessive amounts, approached a married woman, denied that he had done that. Horace Webb. Has not had a job, claims he works in his castle, possesses books, donated his castle to the party, okay. Gideon Bell. Wears an outrageous hairstyle, broke down in tears, refused to start working, rejected the High Arbiter's request to share information of a secret entrance to the castle. Okay. First virtue, the second virtue, the third virtue, fourth virtue. Excessive blank will be punished. At work, blank will be punished. Vulgar blank will be punished. All blank will be punished. I would never breach the third virtue. I keep no secrets. Okay. Am I blind? Secrets, there it is. All secrets will be punished. Let's look in here. Literature. So that's books. Okay. Music and pictures. So the third version is, I guess, art and music and fashion. The second virtue is, I guess, being bad at work, making a mistake at work, being lazy, being untidy, which means lies would also fit in here. And then the first is drinking. And you said something about first. The thing of beauty, if I were not against the first virtue, I would feel happy. So emotions are... You're not allowed to feel emotions. What the fuck, Edmund? Control your emotions. Must not first order. Yeah. Tidiness. He had no wife. That my love is merely lust. What do they know about art? So lust is also like an emotion, a bad one. So the first one is... The last one is truth. Souls, idle, francs, moderation. This one... Diligence is and work. And I guess like the third one is beauty. Okay, that's right. Merit. Oh. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of fucking math. Do you really want to see me do a bunch of math? Okay, I'm gonna do a quick bit of math. Because I assume secret compartment lies. Okay, so you're -1. I can do that quickly. We'll do a quick proof of concept. Label the protocol as wrong, took a dunch break. So that's 3 for this. Okay, I'm assuming this is 2 and this is 4. Let's have a quick look. Drank a full bottle, kept a book, and he lost 8. So there's 1 here, and he lost 7 here. Thinking. And then you slapped someone, that's -7. And then you listen to marching music. You're at 11 instead of 12. So that's 2. Okay. And now for these, I need to go through here and catalog, and that's gonna take a few moments. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I've done a quick bit of math. So Fanga Quinn, he's a lustful hound. So he's received -17 merit. Walter, mainly received a lot of minus for flirting 3 times. Lothar actually comes out positive because he told him where Mary is. Josh got a bunch of minuses for being shit at work. Horace got a shit ton of minuses for not working, apparently. But then, like, it comes out positive in the end because he gets so much for giving over the thing. And Gideon, especially for, here, breaking down in tears 10 times, that's 70 already. So he gets a shit ton of minus, and assumedly then this is Gideon. I was aged for 88. So, not 5. I think it's currently 5, and it was... You have the article? Yes. Yes, currently 5, it was things, so... 3 years have passed since Order Party seized power during a tribunal. Gideon is judged to have the largest years deduction in tribunal history to execute his punishment. The idol was used and he lost 88 years. Has it only been 2 years? I'm not sure. I think 3 years have passed. Oh, it's not years, it's merit deduction. There we go. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke Gideon Bell was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used his idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years and thus making him 108, resulting in his death. That's fucked up, man. Now I'm not sure this is gonna fill an entire video. If it doesn't, we'll just get started on the DLC next video. So I think that's fine. I think I shall see you next time, so I hope you've enjoyed, and have a good night.